Look at that. It's like a massive rock. There's like a river down there. And then people rock climbing behind me. Look. On that massive rock face. You can walk up round there. I've done it a few times, walk up on the top. Anyway, I'm going to talk about delayed gratification, whether it's worth it. Because this is a bit of a double-edged sword, actually. So I think firstly, yeah, delayed gratification is a brilliant thing. It's more important if you're not getting the results that you want. If you are getting the results that you want, then I think it's okay to take a few wins, a few quick wins, because part of training the brain for even more success is little rewards along the way. You know, we need some reward, right? If you just think that you can do delayed gratification forever, I mean, there's a couple of problems with that. One way, you're almost like not allowing the universe to reward you. Secondly, you know, if you just take the opinion that you're going to delay gratification forever, then, you know, you can be fucking dead before you get the benefits of that. So there's always a nice balance between, you know, when to give yourself a reward and when to keep delaying gratification. And how do you know that? Well, you know, it's firstly, you could apply a couple of rules, like I think cash preservation is very important. You know, so if you've not made the reserves that you want in terms of cash, and I think delayed gratification there's always wise. You know, it's easy to overspend. Certainly don't spend capital. You should only spend almost like earned money, you know, profits. You know, don't reward yourself with capital that you need to invest in projects. So that's what you should practice, delayed gratification. But if you're getting somewhere and you're starting to earn some profit, then I think it's okay as long as you're getting some kind of results on your journey. Then I think it's absolutely fine to give yourself a little reward every now and then, as long as it's not too much, because that then it's almost like reinforces the brain to go and get even more wins. You know, if you don't get any reward, then how are you going to enjoy the journey and get even more wins? You know, I think money and material things are there, whilst they're not important, they're there to sort of help you enjoy life. So yeah, don't do anything crazy. Don't be spending your money on, say, don't be spending your capital that you need to invest in your projects. Only invest when you earn profit. So yes, delayed gratification, obviously, but not forever, because, like I say, if you don't reward yourself at all, you can be dead before you get the benefits. You know, if you just delay gratification indefinitely, you'll just be dead before you even get to that point. So yeah, it's okay to reward yourself. Also allow the universe to reward yourself for doing the right things. I always ask this, you know, few people, should you delay gratification? It feels great, doesn't it? Just keep going, you know, keep doubling down, keep investing, keep improving. But, you know, eventually you've got to take some wins. But yeah, anyway, look at this place. It's mega, isn't it? All rock climbing up there. I don't know if you can see them behind me, but yeah, I often come here. And this new selfie stick's a bit heavy as well, so I'm just going to pull it in. Yeah, so I don't know if you've thought about it, whether you should. The worst thing you can do is reward yourself on things like borrowed money, credit cards, that kind of thing, unless, what am I doing? I'm just doing a live here at this place. Just caught a minute. It's where they do rock climbing. It's called Malham Cove. There's a river down there. So yeah, I'm just doing a live while I'm here about delayed gratification, because I'm trying to delay mine a little bit while still being able to enjoy nature, you know, because that's free, isn't it? Well, it's not free, it costs you energy and time, which is, you know, quite a big resource, but, you know, it's that little reward that we need. Where am I from? North Manchester. It's, yeah, in the UK. That's why I've got this accent. Yeah, a little bit different to all the Americans you see on YouTube, yeah? And the Londoners. Anyway, yeah, this is how we speak up here in the north of England. Yeah. Where are you from? Anyway, so I don't know what else to say really. Delayed gratification, yes, but not forever, because you might be dead before you get the chance to enjoy it. So make sure you have these little rewards, but only at periodic moments of success. Once you get some success, use the profits of that success to reward yourself. Don't invest your capital, invest your profits. Doesn't necessarily mean money. I mean, you know, whatever you're doing. So if you're say working on training, you know, building a physique, you might be able to use the rewards of that. I don't know, when you're on holiday, so you know. So always reward yourself every now and again. I remember I was having coaching with Scott. I felt guilty at the time. He was like, "Oh, I might buy a car, you know, just with cash." That I've made all this money, and he was like, "Oh yeah, he told me to." I was like, "Well, it's a lot of money. I'm guilty, you know, if I buy this car." And he said, "Well, associate it with a reward." So I just won a project, and it was like associate it with the reward of, you know, that project. So it's like attach it to a reward, and it kind of trains your brain to go and get even more success. So yeah, that's one way of doing it, because I used the profits of it. I got the win, and then I rewarded myself. What you don't want to do is reward yourself and piss your resources up the wall up front before you get the win. All right, so go and delay some gratification. Right, I'm going to shoot. See you all next time. All right, how do we end?